Oh, great.
It's working.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Happy New Year, Believe to Achieve team. We have Myrie and Alana on too. So we were just chatting a little bit about the 60-day trim-up and the fact that the website is really congested today. There's so much excitement about the challenge that, you know, everybody's trying to go on and sign up right away. There's time. So we actually have from the 1st of January through the 15th of March to get registered. Now, I'm personally going to get registered as soon as possible. I just want to get started, and I want to start getting the emails and see what it's all about so that I can support team members and customers and actually know what's going on, you know, in the process and see what everybody else is getting. So I was going to try to take us through that right now. I had loaded the website. Let me see. I'm going to try to share the screen and see if I can get it up here. Where is it? All right. Whoops. All right. Can you guys see that? Okay, let me move this. All right. So this is the trim up site. And I'm going to click on register. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It was supposed to be back up and running by 4 o'clock. But I've heard there have just been some issues just because there's so much traffic.
Yeah, I tried getting on, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I know it's about register, right?
Yep. Okay.
Like, once in a while, it'll let me go in.
Did it let you go in eventually?
It let me go in, and then when I went to hit register.
Yep.
And then hit join, right? Or is it?
Well, it should be that. Let me see. Interesting.
Yeah, because it doesn't have anything on there that says, okay, this is where you got to go in order for you to be able to join yourself as an ambassador.
So I'm wondering if we need to log in first. I'm experimenting with this with you guys on here just to see how it goes.
That's fine for me. I would rather see how you get in, and then maybe we could just do like a, I mean, obviously you're going to be doing it on here, and all the other ambassadors are going to see how we do it here.
Right.
Doing it. Because it did say for you to log in, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
So it's interesting because it's logging in, but then it takes me right to my back office. So let me see. Training, communications, reports, shopping. It's not there.
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening with me too, Hannah, because I was the same way, and it says, okay, now it's saying, and it has ambassador login, and I'm like, okay. So then I started going through all the tabs in our back office. And I'm like, hey, where in the world is this thing?
What about the tools shareable? Would it be under that?
Too. Yep.
Well, that's just, those are the things that you can use to actually share it with other people. Yep. So there's no.
I just didn't know if they had put it there to sign up.
Right. Well, so I'm logged into my account. So now I'm going to try to go into the 60 days now that I'm logged in to see if that makes any difference.
Yeah, that would be great. Be quiet.
Interesting. So I think we might just need to hold on.
Yeah, try hitting.
So the join and shop, these are the tabs that are going to be there for new people coming in.
Exactly.
Okay. So if you have a new customer, a new ambassador coming in, or someone who's coming to upgrade,
yep.
That's where these tabs would come in.
Okay.
So see how it brings them right to the, okay, you're just a few steps away. Now, if someone is upgrading to preferred from retail, they also click the join button. And later in the process, it will give them the option of sending preferred or ambassador, and it will take them down whichever path they choose for that.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's that part.
Hannah, question for you.
Yes.
They, in order for them to do the trim up, they have to be preferred, or they could still do retail, but it would have to be,
No.
auto ship, or they have to be preferred?
They have to be preferred because retail doesn't have the option for auto ship.
Exactly.
Retail is always just a one-time
thing, right? Okay.
Right. And if they want a second order, then they have to go in and order again manually.
Okay.
So it has to be preferred or ambassador, and it's a commitment of 60 days.
Yep.
So they are committing to 2 shipments.
Yep.
And then after that, they can continue if they, are loving what's happening for them, or they can stop shipments. And they still have the 60-day money back guarantee.
Awesome.
So if the only thing is if they request the 60-day money back guarantee, then they will not be eligible for the prices for the contest.
Yeah, no people would do that. That's just ridiculous.
Right. So, okay. Let me try this one. It's interesting. It just keeps looping. So, I guess we need to hold off on signing up for the term up. So what we can do in the meantime, if you have people who are ready to do this, who are excited about it, get them signed up the usual way through your website. So, and let me just stop the screen share. Okay, so you'll just have them do the regular sign up through your website. So you give them your personal link, and they'll do the usual either join or shop, and sign up as an ambassador for wholesale pricing or sign up as a preferred customer. In order for them to be ready for registering for the trim up, it's, Myri, what you said earlier, it has to be the correct products.
Exactly.
And there's a list of those. You can go to the trim up website and see what that list of products is. It's right there.
Okay.
And then I also posted it on our team page. And then it must be a minimum order of $125. So like what I'm doing, I get the triplex.
Yeah.
So that's a $109.95, and I'm adding in the block. So with those 4 products, that qualifies for the trim up minimum. And you can help folks. They can choose, the P96 shakes, accelerator, boost, block. They can just get slim and like maybe slim boost block and get the shakes. There are a lot of different combinations. Yep. And, you know that I always recommend the triplex to start, because it gets to the root of so many of the health and weight issues that people are struggling with. But people don't have to start there. If you look at our clinical studies, the best results for weight loss were for folks doing the triplex, but there were also very good results for slim alone.
Okay.
So you can share those results with people too, to help them choose if weight loss is one of their goals, and it's not everybody's goal. There's you can be helping them with their inflammation or gut health or any of those issues too. The clinical results just show them, how effective the triplex and the slim is specifically for weight loss right now.
Sounds good. So
I would just recommend, I'm going to keep an eye on the 60-day trim up website and just keep an eye on the emails coming in from corporate. They're supposed to let us know as soon as it's, calmed down a little bit. And people,
I'm getting that same 500 error. I'm so used to those errors getting work, so it's like, oh, I know what that is.
Right.
But it's just that means that there's a lot of people signing up for this bad boy. So.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Right now, the only way for them to sign up is online.
Yes.
So this is not something that they can call the company for and say, hey, I want to sign up for the 60-day trim up. It has to be through the website. So the best thing we can do right now is just get people set up so that when they go to register, their order is in place in the right amount, shipping at the right time, the right kind of products, so they can just register and they're ready to go.
Okay. So for those who are within our organization, because we have up until, I think they extended the date to 1/9, correct?
Yes.
All right.
For the free shipping code.
Exactly. Yeah. Did everybody get their shipping code? Because I got mine already. I was so
I got
excited.
mine.
Oh my God.
I know. It was really fast.
It is really fast. I just got it today, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is great. So once this order goes through, because I don't think for this order you can, sorry, my son is going fucking crazy over here. Like, whatever.
He's finally feeling good, Mama.
Yeah. Well, I would rather him be like this than him be miserable, because he's kind of, can you rub my belly? Can you rub my dad? And I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm like, Daddy, where's Daddy? But I know with those that are within the organization, we have until the 9th. But anybody that's outside of that, they have up until like 3-something to sign up for this trim up, right?
Right. So the deadline of the 9th is just to change your auto ship to get the free shipping code.
Yep.
Everybody has till March 15th to sign up for the challenge.
Okay.
Okay. So once you register for the challenge, you then have 2 weeks to get started.
Okay.
And the thing that signals your start is uploading your before picture.
Okay.
That signals your start date.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. That's going to be ugly.
Okay. So
I so much weight from this summer because it got so hot. Remember how I was like not able to work out at my house, and I could tell a big huge difference just in my neck. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I couldn't work out from home because it was so hot for those couple summer months is what killed me. So now I'm like trying to work back, and then I had to have this surgery, and I'm like, I can't get a break.
No.
So I was like so excited when I saw that email about the 60-day trim up. I was like, no, hey, I was like, this is so great. Yeah.
So with the rolling sign up date, that means that there are going to be people who can be starting as late as the end of March.
Exactly.
On the challenge.
Yeah.
So, and then, so the company is also offering 4 weeks of follow-up and support after the 60-day period for each person ends.
That's awesome.
So that follow-up and support is going to go into April.
Yeah.
You know, for people who start at the latest possible time. So really, this is really for us, it's 3 months of a really awesome incentive to offer anyone we talk to about this.
Exactly.
You know, and it is not just weight loss, just like Plexus is not just weight loss. There's fitness, nutrition, there's the support group. You know, there are a lot of different pieces coming together to really focus on the health and wellness and really the well-rounded health and wellness for each of us. So that's a really exciting part. And the contest is, you know, they're saying they're looking at your body transformation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, that could mean, yes, weight loss. But what about like shape change and building muscle and, you know, those other parts of what we experience with Plexus and the fitness and nutrition parts. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to share this with people, even if they're not going for the weight loss, just the community component, you know, the weekly emails, the Facebook group, all of that is in place to help people just get off to a really fantastic start in their new year, no matter what their health goals are. You know?
That's true.
So, you know, don't be afraid to share the other pieces of the challenge, you know? I think that you know, when you're talking to folks, it's important to find out what it is, what are their goals, what it is that they want, you know, and you can really fit this challenge to lots and lots of different health goals for people.
Yeah. I have a girl that, I have to say thank you for sending that stuff again, Hannah.
You're welcome.
I got like an extra thing of Slim. I got a bunch of extra stuff that I'm putting together for her. And I'm going to tell her about the 60-day trim because she's actually going back into working out. And I noticed that before she was, I'm not saying like because she's not the type that she wants to be like, you know, really, really thin.
Yeah.
But she wants to be healthy. And I said, that's basically how you should look at it. Look at it with the goal of being skinny or anything like that, but just the goal of just feeling so good inside that everything seems to be working inside you.
Right.
And she's like, I don't know how, like, because she sees me zipping around at my job. She's like, here's a person that has MS, and you're just going on and on. And I'm like, she's like, what is it? And I'm like, if I told you, you'd probably think it was like some scam. But yeah, I said, I've been doing it for over a year now, helping me with I hadn't gotten sick in like well over a year.
Wow.
Like, oh my God, that's so true. But it's good because it does work, you know, and I got to work my story again, but you know, I have to run that by you, you know, I put my whole entire story down on paper and type it and send it out to you because I don't want to put the wrong thing on there.
Yeah.
And somebody said, and then I get a call from Plexus, be like, hey lady, we can't be saying that.
Right, I know. It's so tricky.
Yeah, it is. It's very tricky about the things you can and cannot say. But I'm telling you, when I got that email about the 60-day trim up, I was like, oh! Yeah. I was excited. So it's really good. I keep telling my husband that he should try he's like, my stomach hurts. I'm like, try the bio cleanse trial it. Oh no. I'm like,
Come on, man.
It's not going to kill you. Just I'm like, what are you going to get out of it? That your stomach feels flatter or that your stomach feels better? Or, you know,
yeah.
I said, I'm the one that's buying it. What are you hurting about? I don't get it. But that's what I don't get with people. But, you know, I always keep telling people, don't stop. Just because you feel so sorry, you have to finagle it somehow. Yeah. And there are going to be days where if you're taking this amount of BioCleanse or this amount of ProBio, which everybody should only be taking one per day. But you know, it's all about what your body can take, and nobody gets that. I don't know why people don't get that.
Yeah, and I mean, I have to adjust at different times. You know, I was taking one of each at bedtime, and then I went through a time where I had to put my BioCleanse up to 4 a day.
Yeah.
And that, you know, got things working really well again, you know, and now I'm working my way back down. But it changes depending on like stress and the food and just so many different outside things.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Your body changes every 7 years. So it's like, if you think about all those 7 years that you've had from the time you're the age that you are now, you look at what things have changed. Yeah. So you kind of have to listen to your body, you know? Yeah. And that's what I try to encourage people. You know, I'm still working on Kayla, who loves the Edge. Good. You're popping it at work, and she's like going on, and I'm like, "Are you all right there?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing great." And she's like, "I'm awake," and I'm like, "That's great."
One a day, girl. One a day.
And that's why I tell them, like, just take one a day. Don't do more than that. And she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no." I'm like, but she's a cutie. You know, I gotta love her to life, you know, because yes. No. See how fast that no came out? No. So I'm hoping that's, you know, she'll eventually start trying the other products. Because I told her, like, you know, you should really switch out that crystal light for the sweat. Oh my gosh. And I told her, and so I started listing stuff. And she goes, is this stuff that, the stuff that I was listing for her, is it from Plexus and stuff like that? And I said, no, this is a known fact. Even the people from Crystal Lake will say it.
Right.
Don't get it, but.
Yeah. Well, keep trying. Yep. So let's see. We don't have a whole lot of time left on here because with my Zoom account, I get 40 minutes. And I honestly don't know how much time I have left. But let's see. I wanted to... So we went through the 60-day trim up. And if any more questions come up about that, just you can post it on the team page, message me, whatever works. And if it's a question that you think that, hey, maybe other people have this question, go ahead and post it on the team page for everybody, and then the conversation will be up there for everybody's benefit.
Yeah. I'll start trying tomorrow again and see if somehow they put a link just for ambassadors to sign up for the trim, because that's just kind of weird how it's just coming out like that, just keeps looping. Right. I know. And I think it just has to be because the website's so busy, but I'm going to give it a rest and try it again. Yeah. Like before I go to bed. Yeah. I'll just see if that time of day is any better. And then, if not, I'll try it again in the morning. But I know that, from the message from corporate, they are totally aware of what's happening. They're working on a solution. They do not want people to get stuck getting registered. Obviously, they want to be able to move people through. Exactly. So as soon as it's moving smoothly, I'll let people know so that we can start getting people registered. So I just wanted to share a little bit about what I started before the new year. I wanted to really start making some plans about just self-development that will help me help my team and help my customers just through better leadership and discipline. And I've started with reading. I made a reading list, and I can post the picture of my reading list on our team page just to see. Maybe there are some titles that others want to read too, and we could even maybe do some book groups if folks are into that. So I'm starting with an old one by Dale Carnegie. This is actually one of my dad's books. It was originally printed in 1936. And of course it's backwards on there. No, it's right. Can you read it? Yeah. It looks like it's in the mirror. That's weird. No. Yeah, it's how to win friends and influence. Yeah, how to win friends and influence people. And I just read the first section, and I really love it. It really, so at the very beginning of the book, he recommends that you read every chapter twice. Don't read the whole book and then go back through and read the whole book, but read a chapter kind of quickly and then go back through and read it again and dig into it. And it's the kind of book that you really can do that. It's not so heavy and deep that it's like, so he introduces different principles of just dealing with people in your life and building relationships with people. And the first principle is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. And one of the parts about this that really hit me the most is he talks about how we talk to and teach our kids. And, it really hit me when I was reading that, like, I kind of do criticize and complain to my kids a lot about things they're doing and, things I don't want them to do. And how much negativity am I actually like putting out there to them every day? Take your elbows off the table and keep your mouth closed, and, your room is so messy, or, whatever comes out of my mouth. And so it's really just in these last few days reading this, one of the things that it's really tuned me into is just really, really paying attention, not just saying stuff,
and reacting to things, but really paying attention to how I'm seeing situations and how I'm reacting to them, what I'm saying to people, and just trying to, not trying, really being intentional about looking at the positive. And if I see something that, you know, maybe I want to teach the kids about table manners, you know, thinking about ways to turn it into a positive, like what would make them want to sit up at the table and chew with their mouth closed, and you know, whatever, you know, the book suggests, you know, flipping it around and always looking for what do other people want, like what would make someone want to do this thing. Ooh, that looks delicious.
I can't live her.
Oh, jeez.
How dare you?
And one of the things that it says is, you know, usually when you criticize someone or say something ill to someone, or whether it's to them directly or to someone else, it usually comes right around back at you.
Exactly.
Right? So one of the quotes that stood out to me was from Ben Franklin: "I will speak ill of no man and speak all the good I know of everybody." And it just says that, you know, criticism puts people on the defensive. It wounds pride. It hurts their sense of importance and can arouse resentment. And criticism of others come back to you, and we should stop and put ourselves in their shoes. Like, well, okay, so I don't like how this person handled this, but what if I had been in that situation? Would I have probably done something similar, you know? So I really appreciate how it's just kind of reframing the way I think about maybe situations or even people that maybe kind of rub me the wrong way or whatever, you know, I'm making it about me that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about them. And, you know, helping them be the best they can be and get what they want out of life. And so I recommend it. I've been through 3 chapters. The second principle is give honest and sincere appreciation. Figure out other people's good points and give the honest and sincere appreciation. Not flattery, not just telling them what they want to hear, but really look for the good things that you can bring out in people. And then the third principle was arouse in the other person an eager want. So people are interested in what they want, and learn how to show them how to get it. And, you know, a lot of the times, you know, you can find a way to align what they want with your goals too, so that everybody's getting what they want.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, in Plexus, an example is like the preferred customer way of purchasing. You know, it's a win-win for the customer and the ambassador. They're getting the best customer price, right? They're getting their auto shipment. They don't have to think about ordering the next month. They also have the option of canceling anytime. And then you're also getting commission and a preferred customer bonus. Like, everybody's getting the positives from both sides.
Yeah.
So we have less than 10 minutes to record here.
I like that, Hannah, because that's like around the realm of like coaching.
Yes.
You know, and there's actually this book that I was actually reading, part of my PDP, which is personal development performance for your job. And that was one of those books has to do with like something about the yellow bus and who do you want on your yellow bus and how can you coach people. but it's not like it's a very serious book, but it's funny throughout the whole entire thing, and you're like, why is this guy is really, you think like this guy is being such a loser, but he's being very forthcoming, and everybody that was on his team was like, I can't do this with you. And I'm like, he goes, yo, but I'm trying to figure out different ways in which we could do something. And nobody would give him an opportunity, but it's all about who do you really want on your yellow bus? And
right.
I'm like, man. So if I can find the title for it, I'll share that with you girls too, because it's like a very tiny reading about coaching, and it's just about teammates and everything, and who your upline is and everything, but it just fits so around the realm of what we do with Plexus too. So
yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know if you guys have any other questions about what's to come. Myri, I'm going to see you on Saturday for Super Saturday.
I'm so excited.
And then we're back on here in a week to share what we've learned there. I'm really excited for you and Melody and Sonia Brasser to meet Sonia Dudley finally. So that'll be great. Alana got to meet her and Helen in May, and that was just awesome to have Alana there and be a part of that big event.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited about the new year. I think that I feel great that Plexus is really thinking about us. This 60-day trim up really shows how much thought they've put into really supporting the ambassadors as we grow our business. Having the direct support from the company, the personal coach, the Facebook group, it's all there for all of us. We're not having to come up with things and make things up. The company is there, they're doing it. And I already feel great about Plexus and the type of company it is, and the people who are running it. And this just shows that they're still just looking for more ways to support us and help us build our businesses. So I think it really kicks off our new year in a really positive way. And I'm hoping that all of us on our team can really put these new tools to use. And just know that I'm here to support you in sharing these tools with people. And I'm available for calls. If the phone works better for you, we can do Facebook chats if that works better for you, or email threads. That works great too. Whatever works for you guys, I am open to. With the farm wrapping up here, hopefully in the next 2 months, I will be more and more available to do this with all of you, and I'm excited about it. So
I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, because we haven't seen Hannah in I don't know how long has it been, Hannah? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Like in middle school, I think.
I'm trying to remember if I saw you. I went down for Stonington graduation in 1993. And I saw Melody.
Yep.
And met her baby.
Yep, Isaiah.
At the time.
That was after, let me see, because she was pregnant after high school, like a couple of months after high school or something like that.
Yeah, it was right at the end. So, yeah. And I don't know if I saw you when I went.
No, I didn't see you, but I'm like so super excited.
Yeah, so it's been a long time.
I'm excited.
So, ladies, thanks for coming on today, and we're going to make this a regular thing. I'll be on here. I'm planning on being on here every Sunday, and we'll switch it up with some mornings here and there to accommodate a couple other team members who can't make it on Sundays. But
yeah, that's fine for me because my meeting was actually switched on Sundays at 3 o'clock, so it goes from 3 to about 5 around there.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm not that far from the Kingdom Hall, so
Okay.
they're really fast. So
Awesome.
ladies, okay.
All right, girls. Happy New Year.
Have a
Bye.
Thanks for coming on, and I'll see you soon.
Blessings.
Bye, Isaac. Bye, Isaac.
good night.
Good night.
Good night.